Hello friends, welcome to engineering tutorial. In today's video we are going to start a new topic, a new subject which is very much related to the field of electrical electronics instrumentation, basically the sensors and transducers part. So it is basically an application of all the concepts of sensors, transducers and instrumentation. So the topic of discussion is biomedical engineering. So the field of biomedical engineering or bioengineering, it is the biggest contribution of sensors and transducers to humankind, because here the concepts of sensing, transduction and instrumentation, these technologies are used for the diagnosis of various medical ailments present in human bodies and devising means to treat those elements. So it is basically involved in the process of saving human lives. So that's why I say that this is the biggest contribution of the field of electronics or electrical engineering, the field of sensors, transducers and instrumentation to the whole mankind. So let's start our discussion with a very basic introduction to biomedical engineering, and then we will go deeper and deeper into more and more concepts associated with it. So first, let us understand what basically the field of bioengineering or biomedical engineering is. So it is a discipline that combines and integrates the knowledge of three fields, three different domains, okay, and those three domains are engineering, of course, basically electrical and electronics engineering, as I said, sensing, transduction and instrumentation, and biology and medicine. These three domains come together, and the meeting point of these three domains gives rise to the field of biomedical engineering. Okay, so it has three main cornerstones, the field of biomedical engineering. So the first one is, of course, engineering, electrical, electronics and instrumentation, then biology, and then medicine. So the main objective of biomedical engineering is first to identify the problems. Okay, what is the objective of biomedical engineering is to first identify the problems, to help in the efficient and quicker diagnosis of the medical ailments, and then to suggest and devise means and procedures to treat those elements in an effective way. Okay, so it is a cross disciplinary it involves the knowledge, data and information of the three domains, separate domains, and it combines the knowledge of the three domains to give rise to various cross disciplinary activities. So it actually takes something from each and every domain. Biology, some concepts of biology will be utilized, some concepts of chemistry will be utilized where biochemistry comes into play, life sciences, physics and some mathematics. Okay, so it involves a little bit of everything. Okay, so the field of bioengineering has taken something, some chunk from each and every discipline. Okay, basic disciplines. Okay, it has something from biology, something from physics, something from chemistry, something from life sciences, and also some contribution of mathematics. So it is systematic, qualitative and quantitative. So as I said, bioengineering or biomedical engineering is the meeting point of three main disciplines, three main and separate domains which come together, and the meeting point is biomedical engineering: biology, medicine and engineering. So the field of biomedical engineering is again subdivided into various subdisciplines, okay, which should be studied separately in order to understand them in a better way, and each of these subdisciplines is very vast and exhaustive. Okay, so let us just discuss them in short. So here are the various subdisciplines of biomedical engineering. Okay, first one is the bionics and biomedical engineering. So this field, it basically deals with the design of artificial body parts such as artificial limbs, artificial legs and hand, arms, and various other body parts. So it is involved in that. So here the concept of instrumentation, physics and also mechanics, those concepts come into play, because we have to utilize those knowledge and data to design the various body parts, the artificial body parts, in order to replace the damaged parts in the human body. Next is tissue engineering. Again, it deals with uh, creating artificial organs, and these artificial organs are created by combining some biological material and some artificial man-made material. So some portion will be natural biological materials and some portion will be man-made material. Okay, so where this you can understand with the artificial heart pacemaker machine, where other artificial organs are replaced. So there this concept comes into play, artificial skin. So these, all of these things which we will discuss in detail in the later parts, because if I go into that it would not be sufficient and would take a lot of time. So here we are just brushing up the basics. Okay, so the tissue engineering, it deals with the artificial organs. Okay, where some component is natural biological and some component is artificial. Then is genetic engineering. It involves with the modification and manipulation of human genes. Okay, gene therapy through DNA recombinant technology, genetic modification and genetic splicing. These are the techniques that are used for the modification and manipulation of human genes for the treatment of various diseases or for other uh, purposes. Next is neural engineering. Of course, the name neural engineering suggests that it deals with human brain. So it involves understanding, repairing, replacing and enhancing the neural systems. So this all deals with the human brain. Here the concept of neural networks, fuzzy logic and genetic algorithm, also those things come into play. Then we have is the pharmaceutical engineering. Here it deals with the creation of drugs, medicines and various other chemicals for treatment of diseases. Then we have medical devices. So medical devices involves all those equipments, tools that are involved in uh, the clinical setup. Okay, so it can be the ultrasonography machine, or it can be the laser technology, it can be all other medical equipments such as the blood pressure measurement machine, stethoscope. It can be anything. Each and every tool, equipment that is present or that is used in the clinical setup in the hospitals and the medical centers, those are dealt in the medical devices field of biomedical engineering. Then we have the medical imaging. So the medical imaging is used for developing technologies to form and to view the inside of the human body, which is not visible to the naked eye. Okay, so the various imaging technologies can be through ultraviolet or radiology or laser technology or magnetism. So various techniques, it can be ultrasonography, endoscopy, or other imaging techniques that are used. It can be through laser sensing. So various technologies have come up. So all of those are those things, they come under medical imaging. Then we have the last, which is clinical engineering. So here, as I said, it deals with the actual installation, implementation and application of the various equipments and technologies in hospitals and other clinical settings. So it involves teaching the medical professionals how to use those equipments, those tools for the diagnosis of the medical ailments, and then to treat them for the quick recovery and rehabilitation of the patients. So here are the various sub-disciplines of biomedical engineering, and all of these individual disciplines are very vast. Okay, it would be very difficult to cover even these sub-disciplines in separate in detail. It would take very long period of time. So it is a very vast field, the field of biomedical engineering, and it is relatively, as compared to other disciplines, as compared to other subjects, it is a relatively new field. Okay, so it has very much scope for more and more research, and more to know more and more in detail about this subject. So here we have discussed some of the basic introductory concepts, just a basic introduction to the field of biomedical engineering. In the upcoming videos, we'll discuss in detail about the various other associated concepts with it. So I hope you like this video, and please subscribe my channel Engineering Tutorial for more such videos related to electrical, electronics, instrumentation and communication engineering. Have a great day. Thank you very much.